I'm Thomas, Scottish Boxing News. It was Lewis Benson. Hard session today.
Hard session, yeah. It's my last hard week, so putting it in there. Done good pad work there. Just working on the game plan and stuff with my coach. Terry's got me a good game plan, and it's just me to execute now.
Yeah, obviously, sort of your biggest fight of your pro career coming up on 30th, so just under 2 weeks against Johnny Coyle.
Yeah, definitely the biggest fight of my life, to be honest. Not even just professional. This to me means everything. This is my way into the big time boxing, so I really want to get into the big domestic fight. This is a big domestic fight, but I've got dreams of getting past this and going on to bigger and better things. So just as I say, been putting the work in and I'm ready, you know what I mean?
How did the fight come about?
What was that, sorry?
How did the fight come about?
To be honest, I was just training for a 6 rounder. I've not boxed since December, but I'm always in the gym and everyone knows that. So when I got the call thinking I was having a 6 rounder, then I got a message saying there could be a slot on a big show against Johnny Coyle. I was in the gym, just finished a good session, so I said to my coach, but I was buzzing straight away. I was right up for it, and my coach goes, "You've got 8 weeks. I'll look at him tonight. But if you believe you're going to the top of British boxing or world boxing, whatever, my dream is British title just now. Then after I get there, I'll make other things. So if you believe you're getting good enough for that, you can't be turning these fights down." So I took it with both hands. I was very confident. Then my coach phoned me at night. He's like that, and he told me I've just watched him, and he was very confident of me beating him as well. So it was the right move. We just went back, said, "Yeah, we'll take the fight." And 2 days later I got the call, it's on this show. And that was it. I was already in camp for a 6 round, as I said, just tweak a few things. But I was ahead of schedule when I started training, so I'm
Good place to be.
flying, to be honest.
Obviously, the away fighter for a change.
Away fighter, yeah, doesn't bother me, to be honest. My coach always said to me, I would rather take you away from here, like away from my fans and all that, because I play to the crowd quite a bit, to be honest. So it was like that. You in a different place, you'll get a place up against it. I'll be the bookie's underdog and that. That's where you'll see the best in me. Like people was like, I feel people would say no pressure on myself, but I'm going to win this fight and I'm going to win it very well. Very convincingly, I'm going to win this. I'm so confident. I've never been this confident like this. I've had a training camp, full camp. Nothing went wrong. I had the best sparring I can ask for. My sparring for this fight will be hard and will be harder than the fight itself, and I'm sure of that. I am fully prepared, and I've had, as I say, the best sparring. Been sparring really good boys that, in my opinion, are better than Johnny Coyle. So I'm more than ready.
Yeah, I was going to say, sparring, you've been sparring a few Irish fighters and then Jack Catterall as well.
Yeah, I sparred Jack Catterall first. Amazing 8 rounds. He was at the end of his camp and I was 8 weeks out. And I went down there and I put on a hell of a show for myself, and I got respect from himself and his coach, because I'm unknown in this boxing game. But after the sparring and that, they start realising I'm not there to make up the numbers and stuff like that. They realise I'm actually a really good fighter. Then I was sparring these three Irish fighters, which they were brilliant. Tyrone McKenna, Sean McComb and Gary Kelly, all 3 fighting on the show as well. All 3 of them are great talents. It's quite funny how Jack Catterall was now fighting Tyrone McKenna.
Yeah.
So I mucked up my sparring a wee bit because I had sparring boot with both of them. But the sparring after that was amazing. 2 boys with over between 150 and 200 amateur fights. Slick as you can get. Like there's no one slicker than them, so they have made me move. They have hit me with good shots. I've bounced back, I've hit them with good shots, so I'm more than ready for this fight.
Yeah. It's probably fair to say you two have exchanged some words, Johnny Coyle on Twitter.
I never wanted that, to be honest. I'm not. And I don't know why he sees me as an easy fight. I'm a decent lad. Done well more than him in the sport. He won the prize fair. I've boxed all over the country for Scotland, and his 3 3-minute rounds in the prize fighter That was his best results. My best results have been over 3 I didn't even mention the guys I've boxed in amateurs. I boxed top pros in amateur. I boxed the best amateurs all over Britain, and some of them over the world. So he's called me a decent lad. Well, when I beat him, he's getting beat off a decent lad. He's not getting beat off a great lad or anything like that. Maybe he'll change his tune when he's in there, but we'll see.
You're obviously not the only Scottish fighter on the card. Joe Ham heading over as well, someone you know.
Johan, my main mucker, like buzzing. Last time we boxed on the same show, I think it was in Australia. It was, as I say, I travelled the world with Joe. Me and Joe, you'll probably phone me after training the day, like we speak every other day, and me and him, best of pals in the game, and he's in with another good opponent as well. But I'm more than confident he wins, and so is he, and he's the same with me as well. We believe in each other that much. I believe both of us are going to go over there and get 2 wins.
Yeah. Yours is obviously an 8-rounder, I think.
No, I don't know why I'm saying that on box rec. It's not 8-rounder. It's 10 rounder.
10 rounder.
It's 10 rounder. I'll probably be a British Army there. I'm just waiting to find out this week. I've trained for a 10 rounder, so it's going to be a 10 rounder. My team when they offered me the fight, it was 10 rounds. So don't know why it's marked as an 8, but it's a 10 rounder. I double checked that last week. So
fair enough. Obviously, this is a bit of a tougher fight than the ones you've had before. What can people expect to see? Maybe a different side of you going the longer rounds?
100%, they're going to see a different side of me. I've had an 8-week camp focusing on one fighter. I'm not focusing on someone I'm going to get put in with and get told the week of the fight. This is my first proper training camp. Done everything right, sparring right, eating right. I never ate right before. I've never done a lot of things right, to be honest. This is the first time I can actually say I've done everything right. Don't get me wrong, I don't drink and that when I'm in camp for any fight, but this camp I've actually took in really serious. Like, I take every camp serious, I do all the right thing, but this is just like the fine tuning thing, the things you have to do to be a champion. The eating right, completely diet, putting only good things in my body, not doing all the bad things, not doing that we cheat Chinese every other weekend and stuff like that. Just I'm not saying like for the other fights I've done all that, but I'm a lot more strict on myself, and because I know what type of opponent I'm in against. I'm in against a quality operator, and I can't put a foot wrong at this level. This is Britain's top 10 level. Say I've never really fought out anywhere near that level, but I've done it in the gym, and I believe I can do it under the lights as well. So that's why I'm so confident.
Yeah, for sure. It's obviously on TV as well. It's massive platform for myself. I can't even really expect to be on shows like this so early. Like, that's why I jumped at the chance. You don't get chances like this. I'm just a boy from Edinburgh going to Belfast. No one knows me there, but after the fight, everyone's going to know me and everyone's going to take notice because it's going to be a top performance. I'm going to put a boxing absolute exhibition on. It'll be very smart. If you're not a boxing purist, you might not like it because I'm not going to stand there and take shots and stuff like that. I'm just going to be really smart and do what I do well, and get my arm raised at the end. That's all that matters to me. Doesn't matter how I do it. I believe in my boxing ability that I can come through this fight well. So if you're just wanting to see two guys go toe to toe in the middle of the ring, it's not going to be like that in this fight. He's a smart boxer, I'm a smart boxer. I'm just going to outthink and outbox him. Have you seen much of him fight at all?
Not much, to be honest. I think I watched a few rounds. It's hard to tell when someone's fighting a journeyman, because someone looked at me and fighting a journeyman and everyone's like, oh, he's not that good and stuff like that. But you know, when it's a real big fight, that's when you know you're going to get the best Lewis Benson, you're going to get the best Coyle. So I know that myself. So that's why I don't really look into too much of his previous fight. My coaches watched him, found a few things that we've worked on. I work on it, and that's all.
Just moving back a bit, how did you first get into boxing?
Got into boxing when I was about 12. Got a bit of trouble back in the day and at school and stuff. Always wanted to go to a boxing gym. Wasn't allowed at the beginning until I started behaving after that. So say that's 12, 13 years now, I've never looked back. So been in the gym most weeks, most days, to be honest. And my life's changed through boxing, so without boxing, God knows where I'd be.
Yeah.
And nights like this is what any young boxer dreamt about.
Yeah.
And I'm here, you know what I mean? So this is going to be the start of a long, successful career for myself.
You also had a few big nights as amateur career.
Yeah, 101 amateur fights. So I've been around the block, to be honest. Boxed for my country 30 times. Won national championships back to back 4 times. Won the British Championship. Travelled places I never thought I'd get to. I've been in Canada, I've been in America, Kazakhstan. Who would ever go to Kazakhstan? You know what I mean? I've been all over Britain, I've been to Serbia, I've been to Croatia, everywhere, you know what I mean? But nothing compares to the Glasgow 2014 Commonwealth Games. Never went my way, but what an experience that was. And to be in the team for that was unbelievable. Especially not even in my weight division, I moved up a weight for that, so to qualify and the things I had to go through to get to the Commonwealth Games is unbelievable. And I got through them. Didn't happen for me at the Commonwealth Games, but that journey was a hard part of my life, and it's made me so much better and so much. The experience just made me so much as a better fighter. So actually, my journey has been brilliant. Every good had a bad as well. So been a great career, and it's hopefully just let my pro career just go big. So ready for it. And buzzing for it now.
Yeah. Would you say that's sort of the highlight of your journey so far, that Commonwealth Games?
Yeah, it's got to be. Like the winning the British was good because when I won the British, like there was top fighters. The boy I boxed in the British was unbelievable. Fighting for the British title, now he's a top fighter. So this is the level I'm mixed with, and I've done really well as an amateur. So this is my time in the pros. Hopefully this is the springboard I need into the big time boxing.
Yeah. I don't know if this is box rec again, but I think this one's at a different weight from your previous fights.
Yeah, 140.
Yeah.
I'm super lightweight. I've always been that way, but because I weigh in 10 stone 3, they're trying to say I'm not a super lightweight. I was on a day weighing in like 10-4, 10-5 and stuff like that. I'm a super lightweight. I'm going to make 10 stone. I'm going to make it comfortable. So, it says we're both welterweight, but we're not.
Yeah.
On championship weight will be 140, 109, and hopefully they're still trying to work on a title for the fight. So, fingers crossed. I'll look at my phone after this and there's something there. But either way, it's going to be something big and a big step in my pro career.
Is that something like a Celtic title you're looking at?
No, it won't be a Coyle. It'll be in a continental title or a British eliminator or something like that. That's what we spoke about before, but either way, if it's not for that, I'm going to have someone 18-0 on my record, and I'm going to be in the British top 10. So,
yeah,
can't get any bigger than that.
Don't know if the tickets are still available, but what's the best way to get them?
You contact myself, contact the show. There's always ways if anyone fancies it. We've got a crowd going over to back me and stuff, so I'm buzzing with that. Everywhere I'm fully confident with myself and me winning this fight. And they're just buzzing for the bookies to make me a big underdog so they can win loads of money. Because I'm sure the bookies are going to be wrong with this one. I'm very confident of that.
Obviously sponsors are sort of a massive help for boxers.
Definitely.
Waterman's a big one for yourself and for Lock-In as well.
Waterman's is a massive sponsor to myself. Lock-In funds so much of the club, helps all these young guys off the street, and Terry puts all the money into the club. And with myself, it just backs me to train and focus on my boxing. I work there part time as well. They don't put any stress on me, they all support me. They're coming over to Belfast to watch me, so big thanks to my main man Scott and Colin. He's been an amazing help. Made sure this camp been as easy as possible with me and work and stuff, so can't thank them a lot. And my food sponsor, Caledonian Foods, sorted me out, make a 10 stone limit for the first time. Without them, God knows how I do it. They give me the best of mates and all lean and all that, so my diet's been top shape. be inspired. So me and my team out with amazing tracksuits for the fight. So I've had the best support possible. So it's now down to me. Everyone's gave me all those things. Now down for me to just do it now, and I'm very confident of doing that, as I said.
Good stuff. Listeners, thanks for the interview and
Thank you
for
very
the
much.
capture of
And I'll see you after the fight.
Alright, okay.
Nice one.
Good stuff.